everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, you're welcome. If you've been here from the start, thank you for coming back. I appreciate all of you and I love all of you. Today's word is something very important. Like, you really want to take note of this. So as you see the title, it says judgment is coming. So I was watching, I think her name is Queen-Esther Prophetic. Honestly, I forgot. Prophetic Queen-Esther Ministry, something like that. But her real name is Aimar Rivon. I was watching one of her videos I think it was Saturday or Sunday. So I finished watching the video. I'm like, okay, Lord, this seems like something I have been hearing. So as I finished watching her video, I went in my room and I was just there and I was about to fall asleep. Then I heard Imari said to me, like in like a vision, I heard her say Jeremiah 9:11. Of course it's the Lord who said that, but it was her voice that I hear, right? So I got up and I looked it up. And this is what it said. It says, I will make Jerusalem into a heap of ruins, says the Lord. It will be place haunted by jackals. The towns of Judah will be ghost towns with no one living in them, right? And then as I was falling asleep again, I saw the number 17 in my spirit. So I was like, what do you mean? What does this number represent? And I hear him say Isaiah 17. So you want to go and read Isaiah 17. Isaiah 17, it still has to do with, like, let me see, Isaiah chapter 17, it's just 14. It says, this message came to me concerning Damascus. Look, the city of Damascus will disappear. It will become a heap of ruins. The towns of Era will be deserted. Flocks will graze in the streets and lie down undisturbed, with no one to chase them away. The fortified towns of Israel will also be destroyed, and the royal power of Damascus will end. All the remains of Syria will share the fate of Israel's departed glory, declares the Lord of heaven's armies. In that day of Israel, glory will grow dim. Its robust body will waste away. The whole land will look like a grain field. After the harvest have gathered the grain, it will be desolate, like the fields in the valley of the Rephaim after the harvest. Only a few of its people will be left. Like stray olives left on a tree after the harvest, only 2 or 3 remain in the highest branches. 4 or 5 scattered here and there and on the limbs, declares the Lord, the God of Israel. Then at last the people will look to their Creator and turn their eyes to the Holy One of Israel. They will no longer look to their idols for help, or worship what their own hands have made. They will never again bow down to their Asherah poles or worship at the pagan shrines they have built. Their largest cities will be like a deserted forest, like the land of Hivites and Amorites abundant. When the Israelites came here so long ago, it will be utterly desolate. Why? Because you have turned from the God who can save you. You have forgotten the rock who can hide you, so you may plant the finest grapevines and import the most expensive seedlings. They may sprout on that day you set them out. Yes, they may blossom on the very morning you plant them, but you will never pick any grapes from them. Your only harvest will be a load of grief and unrelieved pain. Listen, the armies of many nations roar like the roaring of the sea. Hear the thunder of the mighty forces as they rush forward like thundering waves. But though they thunder like breakers on a beach. God will silence them and they will run away. They will flee like shafts scattering by the wind, like the tumbleweed whirling before a storm. In the evening, Israel waits in terror, but by dawn its enemies are dead. This is just reward of those who plunder us, a fitting end for those who destroy us. And when the Lord said to me, Jeremiah, when I was reading Jeremiah 9:11, I literally heard him say, judgment is coming to America. Every time I would think about it, I am saying judgment is coming to America, right? So, and then he said, put on your robe of righteousness. Put on your robe of righteousness. So, a lot of people is not in right standing with God. Even the love family members and loved ones, we have to keep praying for them and interceding for them. Hope they will fully surrender to the Lord, because no one knows the minute or the hour. And if your soul is not right with the Lord, there's only hell or heaven. Which one are you gonna go? Which one are your loved ones gonna go? Like, you have to take this into account. And even if you know God, but you've been living like you've been backsliding and not living fully for the Lord, you definitely want to repent and come back to Him. Okay. And before this even happened, this this vision that I got, like, I was about to fall asleep and I heard Mary said the word. I've been hearing Trojan white horse. So I'm like, okay, I know about a white horse in Revelation. And then one morning again, I got up and I hear the Lord say Trojan white horse. So I looked it up in the book of Revelation. There's a white horse in the book, but I don't think it said Trojan. But when I put that word in, I realized it was a war. And every time he said this word to me, he said war. Like, war is coming. There's going to be war, like serious war. It says, every time I hear the word, he said war or rumors of war, and then he said presidential election. I think this is going to all start after the election. So you want to get prepared. And another thing he keeps saying is martial law. Martial law. Martial law. And we all know what martial law is. I think that's when the army takes over. I think that's what army is, that mean. And I keep hearing him say war room. So I'm pretty sure he wants us to pray for the country. Just pray for America. And even he said, and another book he gave me is Nahum and Obadiah. But when I read the book of Nahum and I asked him, who is this about? I hear him say China. So, yeah. And he said sinister. And again, he said cashless society. And I hear him say the time is near. The time is near. I hear him say take flight. And he also said the great unveiling. And he also said, as in the days of Noah, flood is approaching. And he said, judgment begins in the house of God. Judgment begins in the house of God. And I know I said take flight and stuff like that. That doesn't mean the rapture is going to happen like now. But he was saying something about pre-rapture. You know, the things that I think is in Matthew chapter 24, those things that happened before the actual rapture, that's where we're in right now. Because I hear him say pre-rapture, like the things, that's what happening now. And the first, and he woke me up this morning, I heard him say the 7 seals. And I was reading that also. So I advise all of you to go read the book of Revelation and also the book of Daniel, okay? It's kind of tying with some of Revelation, but definitely the book of Daniel is definitely unfolding in our face right now. Yeah, let me see. He said to me, Statue of Liberty. And then he said, what's his name? Dana or Donna? You know the pastor with the dream of the liberty thing? Of the Statue of Liberty? You definitely need to go watch that video again. Like, when he said that to me, he spoke that pastor name to me, and I knew it was the dream he was talking about. So we definitely need to be praying for our loved ones, for our families, for our country, for the president. Like, it's about to get Trojan white horse. Like, it's gonna be war. And we might be able to pray to lessen whatever is about to come. I don't know, but pray. I'm not gonna just telling this for everybody to be in fear. And if you're in right standing with God, you know you're protected under the Psalms 91 covenant. And yeah, you just have to pray. You just have to listen to the Lord. Use wisdom. Like, don't do nothing foolish. Don't go take part in whatever is about to happen. Okay? But something, I keep hearing saying Trojan white horse. That means war is coming. war is coming. Something's about to happen. Something big is about to happen after this presidential election. And oh yes, food shortage. If you didn't stock up, go ahead. They even remind me about that myself like a couple days ago, and today he keep reminding me. Oh, we've been hearing that nothing's not see, I hear him say judgment is upon America. Be prepared. Don't wait last minute to go do anything. I'm about to go get prepared myself. I'm here telling y'all. But, and I'm pretty sure there's more stuff to this, but based on what it revealed to me so far, this is what I'm giving you, so you could just hear what he's saying. And I'm here in urgency right now. I have a lot of excuse me. I have a lot more stuff written down, but you have to give me like more revelation on it before I could really explain it to you. You get what I'm saying? Okay, so that's the word for today. Pray for America, pray for the country, pray for your family, pray for your unsaved loved one. If you're not fully surrendered to the Lord, surrender to the Lord. Get prepared, get food, get stuff for your house, because we don't know if that martial law gonna take effect. I don't know, but he's been saying it. So I'm just telling you what he told me. I'm just telling you what he revealed to me, and I'm pretty sure he want me to share it with you. So this is what I'm doing. When he reveal, not if, because I know he will. When he reveal more stuff, I will come on and tell you what he said. Okay. You could take all this to the Lord in prayer yourself also, and ask him to reveal what you need to do. Okay. That's the word for today. Have a blessed day. And don't forget to like and subscribe. Okay, stay blessed. Bye.